could say Mercedes AMG peddles a nice line in performance cars. There's definitely variety because, including AMG 43, 63 and 65 models, there are more than 30 AMGs in total, all fulfilling a different purpose. And somewhere between the A45 hatchback and bonkers AMG GT R supercar are the S63 and S65 limos. They've always offered the same opulence as the standard, but rather ubiquitous, Mercedes S-Class models, but with the added firepower associated with AMG's famous hand-built engines. The result is two cars that are fantastically idiosyncratic, especially in the days of downsized engines and environmental concerns. Just like the rest of the S-Class range, these models have now received a selection of styling tweaks, plus the S63 boasts a new engine. The S65 hangs on to its all-conquering 6.0-liter twin-turbo V12, but for the baby S63, bosses have bowed to environmental pressure by fitting a smaller V8. Spend £125,690 and you now get AMG's new 4.0-liter twin-turbo instead of the fabulous 5.5-liter powerhouse in the pre-facelift car. Both engines have 900 Nm of torque, but the new 4.0-liter packs more punch, a mighty 604 bhp compared with the 5.5-liter's 577 bhp. Despite the 0 to 62 mph sprint time being 1/10 quicker than before, both cars are pegged at 155 mph thanks to an electronic limiter. The 4.0-liter claims 4 mpg more, while CO2 emissions have dropped by a considerable 38 grams/km. However, the startling news is that the new engine means the lesser 63 trails the Big Daddy S65 by just 17 bhp, with both covering 0 to 62 mph in an identical 4.3 seconds. The V8 is more economical, too. But to quantify both engines in terms of figures is pointless because despite being siblings, the S63 and S65 are inherently different cars. You could say the 63 is aimed more at the driver, with its nearest rival being the even more eclectic Jaguar XJR. In most instances the S63 travels along with all the majesty and comfort of a standard S-Class, but choose the right road and its unhinged character starts to shine. The car's size quickly disappears and the twin-turbo V8 gives the normally soft S-Class a hard-edged side. Pin the throttle open and the engine erupts, shattering the S-Class's usual serenity. A new 9-speed AMG dual-clutch gearbox gives lightning-fast changes. Switch to Sport Plus mode and the exhausts open up and this 2-ton, leather-lined limo pops and crackles with all the indecency of AMG's most uncouth supercars. And while the steering is a little over-assisted, especially just off dead center, it weights up nicely and gives you the confidence to drive the S63 with enthusiasm. The only real downside to the smaller engine is that the 4.0-liter has lost some of the old engine's big-bodied character. While there's more power than before, the old 5.5 felt a little stronger with its power delivery. However, it's such a minor point that most owners will struggle to tell the difference. Where you will notice the difference against the XJR is that the supercharged Jag is more old school in terms of engine response and feel, plus the Brit is more involving. For the ultimate fast limo, the Jag still has the edge, despite its advancing years, but the S-Class isn't far behind and feels a more modern, more luxurious car. As with the rest of the S-Class range, these 2017 updates bring in new bits of trim and tech. The most obvious change inside is a one-piece glass screen covering the two 12.3-inch infotainment and instrument displays. On the outside there are new LED headlamps with a 3-piece daytime running light design. But the AMG model's changes are less noticeable than on the standard Mercedes S-Class variants. Just as before, the S63 has loads of kit, with 20-inch wheels, ambient lighting, active parking and a reversing camera, as well as Nappa leather sports seats and a near pitch-perfect Burmester surround stereo system. Sadly, Mercedes' clever magic body control system is no longer available. It now only comes on the V12-powered S65 and Mercedes Maybach S650.